celebrating the courage to evolve beyond dark shadows of transhumanism and evolutionary spirituality.
I am Kristina Tahel. Here I recapitulate pivotal sections of first principles in direct quotes from Dr. Marc Gafni or Barbara Marx Hubbard, woven together from the prior week's One Mountain, Many Paths broadcast.
Last week, we celebrated the 300th week of Dr. Marc Gafni and Barbara Marx Hubbard's founding of One Mountain, Many Paths. We celebrated even as we faced catastrophic and even existential risk, celebrated the possibilities of creating a world which is unimaginably beautiful, a world which is rooted in the irreducible dignity of every unique self, participating in the true nature of reality, which is evolution, the love story of the universe. We celebrated, filled with agony and ecstasy, celebrated being a part of the larger field of consciousness, reality, and meaning. We celebrated the late Barbara Marx Hubbard and her enormous contribution to evolutionary spirituality. We celebrated her courage to evolve. Barbara was criticized for particular dimensions of her early expressions of evolutionary spirituality, specifically a sense of transhumanist moral neutrality in relationship to the evolutionary process. Barbara could slip into a techno-utopian moment and talk about the good of social media without seeing its weakness. An idealization of social media as the eyes of the noosphere, out of the tradition of Bucky Fuller and Teilhard de Chardin, a beautiful lineage, but a lineage which has certain articulations which were certain forms of eugenics and that were dead wrong. It'd be very easy to take certain quotes of Barbara's, stringing them together, and then to demonize her. And Barbara evolved her position. We have to allow a person to make tragic mistakes when the times move in that direction. No matter how wrong the mistakes are, to actually embrace the fullness of who they are. Reject their position if they had a position that was wrong, and embrace the full goodness of who they are. Barbara shared with Marc that in her earlier transhumanist days, she had a very different conception of evolutionary spirituality. She used to talk about evolution not being nice. She didn't see the centrality of eros, or what Dr. Gafni calls unique self, or what is referred to in cosmoerotic humanism as unique self symphony. Through their intimacy, Barbara fully embraced those evolutionary developments as what she called the next steps in conscious evolution. With Dr. Gafni, she grew the intention of One Mountain, Many Paths to nurture the incarnation of the evolutionary impulse in each one of us as conscious evolutionaries, as beings born at the precise moment when evolution becomes conscious of itself, becomes aware of itself as evolution by choice, by prayer, by intention, by joining together in love. The universe, a love story, or what we call cosmoerotic humanism, which is the name of the new story of value in response to existential risk, The core of this new story is this amorous cosmos, this intimate universe lives in us. We are expressions of it. We are irreducibly unique expressions of it. And therefore, every human being has got to be held and honored. And the full dignity of the personal can never be bypassed in any evolutionary or transhumanist vision.